All good.
Hey, I'm here with Nathan from the Case.
Hello.
So you're playing Rock City today. How are you feeling about it?
Oh, really, really excited. It's such a cool venue. It's just like quite a different. It's crazy to be able to come to this side of the country and then up to Glasgow and then down to Portsmouth and sell the rooms like this out. It's just brilliant, mate. Honestly, and we've got the lighting. We've got our new lighting rig.
The big K in the back.
Yeah, big K, and then we've got the initials of our debut album behind us that flash up at certain bits. Our lighting guy's like really, really good. So it looks great. Yeah, I'm really excited, mate.
So speaking of the new album, what's your favourite song on the new album to play live?
Ooh, it changes, to be honest, because I think I think No Place Like Home is usually the most fun. It's quite tiring, but that's like the best bit. Do you know what I mean? And it's good as well because it's so new everywhere we're playing now. Who haven't heard, like all these places that haven't heard the album before live, wouldn't have heard No Place Like Home live. So it's good watching them sort of come around to it as the song goes on, and by the end everyone's like jumping like mad and stuff. You know what I mean? So probably that one.
So with the songs you had before, how did you lads choose which songs went on the album, which ones didn't?
Ooh, yeah. So obviously we've got the deluxe, which do you know what I think? So it's hard to remember now because it's so long ago. But I remember that Just for Today and Dacton were always meant to be deluxe tracks. We didn't know whether to put Dacton on the main album. We didn't mean to put Dacton on the main. We did mean to put Dacton on the main album, but then we ended up loving like loads of the new ones more. By the end of it, I think, and as a band, we felt like it represented our sound from a time before. Do you know what I mean? Like rather than what we are now. So I'm glad that went on the deluxe because I still really, really love it, and I love Just for Today as well. That was I think that was the second song I ever drummed on for the K's. So fun bit of trivia for you. When we recorded the first version of Hoping Maybe, it was in a studio in St Helens, and alongside it we recorded Just for Today as well, but we just decided it wasn't the right time to release it, or there's a multitude of reasons, can't remember why. Just didn't feel right as a single necessarily, so yeah, we ended up putting it on the deluxe, but there's another one that didn't make the album, that the album's actually, the title's a lyric from the unreleased the unreleased tune. So yeah, that's still to come as well, I'm sure.
Because it surprised quite a lot of people not having Sarajevo on the actual album. Was there a proper reason on that? Was it just not make the cut?
Yeah, I mean it's similar to what I just said about Dacton. It felt like a time, a different iteration of the K's to what we are now. I think the sound's just a bit more refined than it necessarily was. That was what was great about the early stuff though, but I think it was the raw sort of edge to it. It was really, really punky, and I think we're leaning a bit more in different directions now. We're still keeping that punk side though, so yeah.
Okay, so you played an arena gig with Ratings and one with Red Rumble. Do you prefer playing the big gigs or smaller gigs?
I think the venue sizes we've got now are amazing. I mean, we keep, it's amazing because we keep selling them out. Do you know what I mean? So we're able to move up the ladders every time we go on tour now.
We played Metronome last year to
City. Oh man, like Metronome, like that's a great venue. Like I really like that one. I had a lot of fun at Metronome last year. It feels like a lifetime ago. Were you there for that one?
No, I missed out on tickets.
Oh man, cool. Oh man. Yeah, it was a good gig. Tonight's going to be even better, I think. Just because it's just such a bigger venue. The atmosphere is going to be amazing. But yeah, I think to answer your question, sorry, going on a big tangent there. Probably prefer arenas, I'd say. I think. Yeah, we're going to aim for arenas. Just give us something to look for in the future.
So recently you played a really big gig in Manchester. How was that? 'Cause you're from Manchester way.
Yeah, oh man, it's always like always feels like a hometown show in Manchester. Like our shows always do, they always sell out really quickly, or you know, this one less quickly, but still really, you know, it was still packed to the rafters. We had such a good response there. Yeah. Oh, it is. The Victoria Warehouse is 3,500 cap, I think. Yeah, we sold it out. So we'll be moving up again. I think. I don't know where it'll be next, but yeah, honestly, mate, to have all your family and friends there, something like that is so rewarding, and like almost reminds you like why are you doing it? You know what I mean? That's why I love the Manchester shows as well. You know, it's like our musical home. You know, in that sense.
Alright, so who was your biggest inspiration drumming when you were younger?
I had quite a varied. Well, the main one that I tell everybody is Travis Barker. You can probably hear it in my drumming, but he's just the ultimate sort of like the best person you can learn off by playing along to. The patterns he uses on all these different albums, and the sort of independence between all of his limbs on those albums. When I was 12, I just did nothing but play Blink-182 for like 2 years until I could play them. Do you know what I mean? He was just revolutionary for me.
Like the resemblance from like the intro of Landmines.
Yeah, you probably hear it, can't you? Like I've always.
I've tried learning the start of Landmines, and I just can't do it. Like,
oh man, just honestly, just slow it down. I think the pattern's quite. It's quite a simple pattern, really, you know. But like, because it's so. I don't mean to say, oh, it's easy. Why can't you? That's not what I mean. I mean, it's just when you slow it down, it gets so much easier because you can speed it up over time. So, if you listen to the exact bits, like really slowly. It's quite like, you know, slow it down and then speed it up, and then you'll get there.
What's your favourite gig that you've done, like, of all time?
Of all time? Well, does it have to be with the K's, or can it be?
It can be either.
Okay. I'd say, that's a really tough one actually. Power Hall, the one that we just did at the Power Hall in Warrington, that was class, because that was like everyone that we knew, do you know what I mean, was there, and it was like one of the first proper, in fact it was the first proper show, not acoustic, for the album, do you know what I mean? It kicked off the album tour with a full playthrough of the album, just felt really like right, you know, and the reception we got was fucking amazing as usual.
Because like any like video you see of the gigs, it's just the full crowd goes mental.
Yeah.
From the start, like not many bands can get that going.
Yeah, I know. We're really lucky. I mean, do you know what? Joint favourite was probably last night as well. We had this thing called the Kabuki drop, which is like a big sheet, like, and it drops as we kick into the first tune. Yeah, like Slipknot, just like Slipknot. That was why we've seen a few videos of it going wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it not falling all the way down, and it actually happened twice yesterday in soundcheck. So we were thinking, oh my god, you know, like, is it going to happen to us? But yeah, no, it was class. It was. I had a lot of fun with that one because it was like you said, like the crowd being so fucking vast. It was just mental. It was just really mental to say this is our show, you know. So yeah, that one definitely as well.
If you could support any band in the world, dead or alive, what band would you
Ooh, that's a really good question. I mean, I'd probably say Blink-182. I'm pretty biased to Blink-182. Everyone who knows, Nick, my tour manager over there, is smiling. He knows how much I love Blink-182. Everyone who knows me, I've got tattoos for Blink-182. You know what I mean? But in sort of our vein, I'd say like Catfish and the Bottlemen. I just love those guys.
If you could take any song off the album, like new album, what song would it be?
Oh, that's an interesting one. None of them really. I genuinely I'm so proud of it.
I think it's a solid one, like side A, side B, equally as good.
Yeah, I really enjoy. I think it's a really good album. because I don't know. I don't know which I'd choose to take out if I could take out any.
Probably like Valley One where you're not paying anything.
Yeah, Valley One. I'm not in it. Valley One. Final answer. Thanks very much, mate.